anyways, I didn't know if that video was gonna work out, but I bought this truck and thought the fan hub was bad, or the AC compressor. I didn't know which one, but it sounded like had a roar like a bad water pump or something. But barely in that video. I can hear it better because I'm not a phone. But I touched the fuel pump and the power steering pump, air compressor, whatever little gears in there, this one, the fan hub, and the noise that I'm hearing is coming from right there. So I might take that apart and check it out. So that took long enough. I got the belts off and I was able to drop the fan down. Well, the fan trap was broken half, so bottom half's gone. I was able to lower the fan down far enough. Hopefully I can get this cover past right there. Looks like we're missing a bolt over there. Not real sure. It may go around it, I don't really know. Let's take this thing off and see what's behind there. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Maybe. I don't know how I'm gonna find that really without taking it off. But I found a piece of a tooth in the oil drain plug of the front plug. So that's kind of what's made me figure out it's a gear somewhere. I just didn't know which one. And so I made a video last night turning the motor over because I could never find by looking where the tooth was missing. And it's actually on the idler gear, not the cam gear. Anyways, I got it Pin timed. I don't know if that thing will focus and see it or not. We got pin timed. I'm going to take this idler gear off. I don't know if this gear down here moves or not. May mark it before I take it off, but take it off and look at it. Okay, so I got the thing off. And what's really bugging me is I don't see a crack like I thought I saw in the video I took last night. Figured I'd find a missing piece of a tooth. Judging how the video looked and the picture I took, screenshot I took of the video, but I don't see no missing teeth. However, I did find that. So that don't look good for business. I don't know. I'm gonna take the cam gear off now and look at it. Alright, so now I'm really confused because I've got this one off and I don't see any missing teeth on it. However, it does look like somebody's had it off. You can see, you get the light right there. I mean, it's got anti-seize on it. Somebody's had it off. There's witness marks where they had that off. Kind of wondering if the tooth isn't a result of another gear went bad and they just replaced this one but didn't replace the idler gear, and that's why that bushing's bad, that bearing. Not real sure. Alright, so I'm putting this thing back together. I got the cam gear back in there. I never did find any missing teeth. The only thing I found was that bearing wore and flaking. And these little dimples here, that's just from me trying to beat it out of there. It wouldn't come out. Well, I didn't have the right tool to come out. But yeah, looks like it's seen better days. Got the new one in there. About to put it back together and see if that's what was making my weird noise or not. Okay, so I watched a Depth Apes video on setting the gear lash, and said a 24 thousandths shouldn't fit if it's done right. And this one, it don't go all the way in, but it goes in a little bit. And when I had this gear off, he said there was an alignment hole in there that you should be able to stick the 3/8 inch bolt in, and it wouldn't go all the way in. So I'm gonna take that gear back off and see take it apart and adjust it to where this bolt will go in and see if it gets better. Okay, so I loosened those up, and there's the alignment hole. I got the bolt in. I'm gonna put it back together and see what that did. Alright, so this turned into a bigger ordeal than I thought. I had to move the cam to line them marks up. And then, so far, the best I could do with the feeler gauge, about 10 thousandths. That would help if I showed what I was doing. And in-depth tape said you needed 14, but you know, I'd probably listen to his video. I just used his for reference because I don't know what I'm doing, and I tried to use the alignment hole behind the idler gear, and it's off. And I read in the comments and on the internet, if the block had been shaved or the head had been shaved, it wouldn't line up. It doesn't line up, so I'm gonna probably have to run the overhead now that I had to move the cam. But it's back together. We'll see what happens. Well, here goes nothing. Fires like a kitten now.